So a video a day. This is day 11, the 11th of January 2019. And what's on my mind? Two things on my mind. Oh, okay. First thing, motorcycles are on my mind. But there's two things. One is I own and ride two motorbikes. One's Yamaha XJR 1300, the other one's a Triumph Tiger XCR 800. Both really good bikes. I like the Yamaha the best. You're not supposed to say that about your kids, but the Yamaha wins. Until I save up enough money for my next bike, which will be hopefully the Monster 1200 Ducati. Now, I like riding these bikes. I will never find the limit of these bikes. I just like the experience and I like the ownership. I've fallen off a push bike once at 60 kilometers an hour and hit the bitumen. I know how hard it is. I don't want to find out what that feeling's like again. I'm not seeking the edge of adhesion on the tyres of the motorbike. I just enjoy riding. Sometimes I ride a little bit quick, sometimes I don't, and I just sit back and enjoy the scenery and experience. It's well, you've got to live it, experience it to understand it, I suppose. Just the feeling, it's almost like you're gliding through air, flying at very low altitude. But anyhow, so I like motorbikes and I like riding them. Now, the second part of the motorbike story is that I was watching a news story last night. I don't watch a lot of TV. I try to avoid it as much as I can, but I happened to be watching this news story, and it was about two people who got killed. I'm going to say killed themselves. Well, maybe he killed himself. She might have been an unwilling passenger, who knows. But they died. Quite tragically, stupidly even. They had no safety gear on. They were just, I don't know what their clothing was, but there's no safety gear, no helmets even. Went around a bend at probably warp speed factor 3 or some bloody thing, way too fast, and crashed and killed themselves. Now that's bad enough. I mean, stupidity's always going to win when it comes to a contest. But the part that really annoyed me was at the end of this story, the lady, the female newsreader, and I'm not blaming her in any way, but it's kind of a society thing about how people see motorbikes, and she ended, and I can't remember it word for word, which I wish I could, but the inference was that it was because it was a motorcycle that the accident occurred, whereas really it was a whole lot of bad choices and some pretty dumb decisions on behalf of the rider and the girl to get on the bike and find a way to kill themselves. The motorcycle had absolutely nothing to do with it except that it was the tool they used to kill themselves with. But it's just the inference that because it was a motorcycle, that it was the motorcycle was somehow to blame for this crash. And I get a lot of that. People say you run a motorbike, the motorbike's going to kill you. Motorbike's not going to kill you. If anyone's going to kill you, you're going to kill yourself, just because you do something stupid, or you're riding outside your limits, whatever. Racetracks is where you go fast. There's no guardrails out there, there's no trees in the racetrack, there's no cars coming the other way, birdie or stuff like that. It's beyond me. That's day 11, that's what's been on my mind. I know there's people out there who disagree with me and probably think every road's a racetrack and it should be that way, but that's alright if you don't value your life. It doesn't bother me. I value my life. I want to live to a ripe old age. I want to be the fastest old man in Australia. Whether I achieve that or not, it's a different thing. 150 horsepower on a Ducati 1200 Monster will go a long way to it, but it's still not the fastest bike out there. So we'll see. Anyhow, see you tomorrow for day 12.